We all must have heard of the Laughing Buddha. Let's learn more about him. The Laughing Buddha was actually a Zen monk who lived in ancient China many thousands of years ago. He was an extremely jovial and joyful person. Every single day he would walk about the village laughing and enjoying, carrying a large bag on his back filled with toys, sweets, candies and everything kids love. Every single day he would play with all the children of the village. He would even roll around in the mud with them, soiling his clothes brown and dirty. There was another Zen monk who lived in the village who had an opinion of the Laughing Buddha. This fellow said to himself, "What is this? This is intolerable. How can a Zen monk act like this? He wears clothes so loose that they might fall off any second. He rolls in the mud. I must confront him about his disgraceful behavior." So the next day, as the Laughing Buddha walked down the path and through the village carrying his large bag of magic, the Zen monk approached him with a large knife in his hand and demanded, "What is the meaning of Zen?" The Laughing Buddha, who was always smiling, stopped for a second. He stood there with a serious face. Then he released the bag he was holding. It hit the ground with a thud. Then he smiled again. The Zen monk wasn't impressed. How does one realize Zen? The Laughing Buddha picked up the bag from the ground, smiled, and walked away in the other direction. The Zen monk instantly realized the wisdom that he had just encountered. He ran back to the Laughing Buddha and pleaded for forgiveness. In order to achieve Zen, one must drop the burden that has been carried. Only then does one find happiness as some result. It is here now. Drop whatever you have been carrying so long. Sadness, ugliness, hatred, suffering, anger, jealousy, and credit. It is these things which you carry that becomes your only burden. How can you move swiftly with so many burdens? Strip your burdens and let them go.
Thank you for listening and stay tuned for more such short stories about Zen.